Tales from the Hood 2, directed by Rusty Cundieff, starring Keith David, Bryan Batt, and Alexandria DeBerry. So I'm gonna cut right to the chase about Tales from the Hood 2. This film is an absolute mess. There's a couple of instances where it's fun and it has a good time with itself, but overall it's just a hot mess and not in a good way. Basically, Tales from the Hood 2 follows the same kind of style in terms of being a horror anthology series, like the first film that came out back in 1995. But other than that, there's nothing that really connects it to the original film. Now, I'm gonna say right now, I'm not the biggest fan of the original film. I think it's okay. I think there are better horror anthology series out there. Tales from the Hood 2 is definitely bottom of the barrel. All of the shorts, there's no connection to any of them. There doesn't seem to be any flow to any of them. They all just feel like stories that were randomly put together over the years, and then someone said, hey, let's shoot these and put them into a movie. They go from being wacky and gory to being really socially conscious, which is fine, but there's no tone in the film. The tone is all over the place. The only really good thing in this film is Keith David. He's the only person who seems to know what movie he's in because he's hamming it up. He's having a good time. It's always great seeing him on screen, and his voice is just iconic. Especially if you were a fan of the Spawn animated series, his voice is just absolutely incredible. Otherwise, this is just a terrible film. I honestly can't really remember much about it because as soon as I was done with it, I didn't really take anything away from it other than that this film sucks so bad. It's streaming now on Netflix, and honestly, I can't even recommend to check it out on a rainy day on Netflix. It's a waste of time. Do not waste your time watching this. There are so many better horror films, horror anthologies on Netflix right now, like Tales of Halloween. Watch that instead of this pile of trash. As you can tell, I have very strong feelings about this film. I'm not trying to diss anyone who worked on this film, but this is a prime example of lazy filmmaking and writing.